Every day, it has become part of human nature that we can't help but wonder what the future holds. Some people claim that they have the answers we seek, that they can see into the future. For centuries, we have tried to get to the bottom of these myths, but have found no answers until now.
Hi, I don't believe in paranormal activity because I think everything that's living is living and everything that's dead is dead. I do believe some people have powers, but I think a lot of people are fakes.
I didn't actually believe in ghosts or anything, and then I was seeing paranormal activity too the other night, and I don't know, because the way it's portrayed, if you could think that, like, I don't know, it's like real life things like that could actually happen.
I don't believe in psychics because there's never been any scientific evidence to back it up. You think something would have come true that could have been predicted, but it always seems like really vague whatever psychic predicts, and they sort of fit the facts to it afterwards, so I don't really believe it.
My opinion on the clairvoyant is I believe in them. I've been to a few and things have come true.
I do believe in ghosts and aliens as well.
Right, I don't believe in paranormal activity or ghosts or any of the kind. My friends have been touched by them.
In the past there's been a lot of people in my family who have died altogether within a very short period of time, and I still feel their influences around me, so yes, I do.
I'm a sceptic, but not an entire disbeliever.
Many people we asked said that things a psychic has predicted has come true, so we decided to get a reading of our own done.
Now, your nails show a couple of things. You're a bit of a stressed head, you're quite stubborn. You've also got murderous thumbs. If I say this is red hot, don't touch it, you're going to touch it to find out. You don't do things the easiest way. You are stubborn. You are very straight with people. You don't always think before you speak. Your heart line is, you wear your heart on the outside. So you cry a lot, you laugh a lot, and your future's not in England, you know that, don't you? You're not going to stay here at all. You know exactly where you're going, and you've got, whether it's family connections there or not, I don't know, but your future isn't here.
Many of the things that he came up with were freakishly true, but we still had a couple of questions unanswered.
A bit like in the old days, people said the world was flat, and nobody could convince them it was round. So nowadays, we're learning things all the time. But probably, yes, there is something to everything, but I'm very sceptical, and if I can see it, I don't believe it. Every reading brings up something. A lady came the other night, and when she sat down, I just got the smell of fish and chips, and I thought, it's because I'm hungry, so I started to smell fish and chips, and she burst out crying. Her husband had a fish and chip shop, and he said, when I die, bring me a portion of fish and chips. So to me, that was very exciting. To that woman, it was very exciting. But I wouldn't say I've ever had, I mean, I've done readings for the royal family, I've done readings for footballers, politicians, but each individual person is special. Everybody's got a unique set of prints to that person, and it's been used for many years. And because that's scientific and can sort of be checked on, I prefer that. I don't advertise myself as a medium, and I don't profess to contact spirits. My view is when you die, you're out of it, you have no problems, you're free from the earth's hassle, and it's not our job to bring them back. That's something I don't do. If a spirit comes through during the reading, which quite often happens, it's because they want to contact the person in front of me, so I don't profess to be able to contact them and bring them through. It's something you either believe in or you don't. And I couldn't convince anybody, I wouldn't try to convince anybody. But I would do a reading for somebody if they had an open mind, and hopefully that would give them something to think about. But I don't think it's my job to actually convince anybody. I'm not a teacher. My grandmother did it for years, my mother did it for years, and when my grandmother died, she visited me when I was about 7 or 8 years old and chatted to me on the end of the bed. Like everybody, I put my head under the quilt and hoped she'd go away. She didn't, and it went from there really. I've done it for, 36 years now. I went straight into it. It's a family business. I went straight into it. I breed horses, I breed shire horses, and I have a rescue dog centre, and the cycle work pays for that. I have endangered species 5-tail horses, and the psychic readings enables me to work the hours that keep the animals. But I've never really wanted to do anything else. I enjoy helping people. Something different every day, every client's different. Like every job, it is a job. It's not a sort of calling or gift from God. We charge for our time. We have to eat like everybody else. And I love every minute of it.
We may never find the answers we seek, but we're one step closer than we've ever been.
When my grandmother died, she visited me when I was about 7 or 8 years old and chatted to me on the end of the bed. Like everybody, I put my head under the quilt and hoped she'd go away.
In the past, there's been a lot of people in my family who have died altogether within a very short period of time, and I still feel their influences around me.
Some people claim that they have the answers we seek, that they can see into the future. For centuries, we have tried to get to the bottom of these myths, but have found no answers until now.
The Crystal Ball this Saturday on Channel 4 at 8 o'clock. Are you really alone?